Welcome to our English Flow podcast channel. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the English Flow podcast. I am Sarah.
And I am Mark.
We are very happy to be here with you today for another episode. How are you doing today, Sarah?
I am doing well, Mark. But honestly, I had a frustrating morning at the office today.
Oh, really? Why? What happened?
Well, that is actually our topic for today. We are talking about office problems. Specifically, those moments when machines break, computers crash, and everything goes wrong.
I know that feeling perfectly. You have a lot of work to do, but the technology does not want to help you. Today's episode is titled, "The Printer is Broken and Other Issues."
Before we share our stories of frustration, we need to learn some important vocabulary words. These words will help you explain problems at work.
Definitely. We have 4 key words for you today. Let's look at the first one. It is equipment.
Equipment refers to the necessary items, tools, or machines you use to do a job. In an office, your computer, your keyboard, your desk, and your phone are all pieces of equipment.
Note that equipment is an uncountable noun. We do not say equipments. We just say equipment or pieces of equipment.
That is a good grammar tip. Our second phrase is very common on signs. It is out of order.
If a machine is out of order, it is broken. It is not functioning. You often see this written on a sign taped to a machine.
Yes, you might walk to the elevator and see a sign that says, "Sorry, out of order." That means you have to take the stairs.
Exactly. Our third word is a stressful one. It is deadline.
A deadline is the specific time or date by which you must finish a task. If your boss says, "I need this report by Friday at 5 p.m., then Friday at 5 p.m. is your deadline.
And if you miss a deadline, you might be in trouble.
Our final word today is an abbreviation, IT.
IT stands for Information Technology. In most companies, this is the department that fixes computers and internet problems.
So, if your screen goes black, who do you call? You call IT. They are the experts who help us with technical issues.
So, our 4 words are equipment, out of order, deadline, and IT. Now that we have the vocabulary, let's talk about the specific problems we face in the office.
So, Mark, let's be honest. We rely on technology for almost everything we do at work. When it stops working, how does it make you feel?
To be honest, it makes me feel helpless. That is the worst part. I want to work, I have energy to work, but I cannot do anything because the computer screen is frozen. It is very frustrating.
I agree completely. It creates a lot of stress, especially when you have a deadline. Imagine you have to send a report in 1 hour and suddenly the internet connection disconnects.
That is a nightmare scenario. You feel panic rising in your chest. And often these problems happen at the worst possible time. We have a joke about it. The printer only breaks when you are in a hurry.
That is so true. If you don't need the document immediately, the printer works fine. But if you have a meeting in 5 minutes, the printer will definitely say out of order or paper jam.
Paper jam. I hate those 2 words. It means a piece of paper is stuck inside the machine. You have to open it up and try to pull the paper out without tearing it. It gets ink all over your hands.
It is very messy. So the negatives are clear: stress, lost time, and panic. But Mark, are there any positives?
Can we find a pro side to office problems?
That is difficult. But maybe yes. When the equipment breaks, it forces us to take a break.
That is an interesting way to look at it.
Think about it. If the internet goes down for the whole office, nobody can send emails. Suddenly, the office becomes quiet, people stand up, walk around, and actually talk to each other face to face.
You are right. I remember one time the power went out in our building for an hour. We couldn't work, so we all went to the kitchen and had coffee together. We laughed and talked about our weekend. It was actually a nice team bonding moment.
See? Sometimes technology separates us. When the technology fails, we remember that we work with human beings, not just machines.
However, I think I prefer it when the machines work. Waiting for IT to fix a computer can take a long time, and that just means I have to stay late at the office to finish my work.
That is the downside. The work does not disappear, it just waits for you. If the system is down for 2 hours, you have to stay 2 hours later to meet your deadline.
Mark, I want to ask you a painful question. What is the worst technical disaster you have ever had at work?
Oh, I have a very clear memory of my worst day. It was about 5 years ago. I was writing a very long report for my manager. It was about 10 pages long.
That sounds like a lot of work.
It was. I worked on it all morning for maybe 4 hours. I was typing very fast because the deadline was at 1 p.m. Suddenly, my computer screen flashed blue and then turned off.
Oh no, the famous blue screen of death?
Exactly. My heart stopped. I stared at the black screen. I pressed the power button, but nothing happened. When the computer finally restarted, the file was gone.
Let me guess, you did not save the file.
I did not save it. I was so focused on typing that I forgot to click save. I lost 4 hours of work in 1 second.
That is terrible. I can imagine how angry you were. What did you do?
I just sat there in silence for a minute. Then I had to call IT. A nice man came to my desk. He tried to find the file, but he couldn't. He told me, "I am sorry, it is gone forever."
So you had to write it all again.
Yes, and I had to do it very quickly. Since that day, I press Ctrl+S to save my work every 5 minutes. It is a habit now.
That is a hard lesson to learn. My problems are usually with video calls. Since we started working from home more often, video meetings are a big challenge.
Oh, yes. Can you hear me? Can you see my screen? We say these phrases every day.
Last week, I was in an important meeting with a client. I was explaining a new idea. I spoke for about 2 minutes. I was very passionate and using my hands.
That sounds good. What was the problem?
When I finished, nobody said anything. Everyone was just looking at me with confused faces. Then one colleague typed in the chat box, "Sarah, you are on mute."
Oh, that is so embarrassing. You were talking to yourself for 2 minutes.
Yes, my microphone was off. I had to turn it on and say everything again. I felt very silly.
It happens to the best of us. Another common annoyance is the photocopier. Why is the photocopier always so complicated?
I don't know. It has so many buttons. Last month, I tried to scan a document to my email. Instead, I accidentally printed 50 copies of it.
50 copies?
Yes, the machine just kept printing and printing. I didn't know how to stop it. I was pressing every button, but papers were flying everywhere. Finally, I just unplugged the machine from the wall.
That is the ultimate solution. If the equipment doesn't work, just pull the plug.
Oh, pulling the plug is a classic solution. It actually works sometimes. But yes, office machines can be very difficult to control.
That reminds me of the most famous phrase from every IT department in the world. Have you tried turning it off and on again? It is funny because it is often the only way to fix the problem.
That is very true.
So let's summarize our chaotic day at the office. We talked about how stressful it is when equipment breaks down. We learned that technology is wonderful when it works, but a nightmare when it stops.
We also discussed the importance of saving your work. Remember my story about the lost report? Please, listeners, always save your files. Do not wait until the deadline is 1 minute away.
And we learned some useful vocabulary to describe these situations. Let's review them one last time.
First, we had equipment, which means the tools and machines we use.
Second, out of order, which is the sign you see on a broken machine.
Third was deadline, the time you must finish your work.
And finally, IT, the department that helps us fix technical problems. Now, to finish this episode, we have a challenge for you. We want to hear your stories of frustration.
Here is your question for the week. What is the most annoying technical problem you ever had at work or school?
Did you lose a file? Did your internet stop during a Zoom call? Or did you have a fight with a printer?
Try to describe the situation in English using the past tense. For example, I was working on my laptop and suddenly the battery died.
Writing these stories down is great practice. It helps you learn how to explain problems. If you can explain a technical problem in English, that is a very high-level skill.
Exactly. You can even practice the conversation. Pretend you are calling the IT support desk and explaining the issue.
That is a great idea. Well, we hope your computers are working perfectly today and that you have no technical issues listening to this podcast.
Thank you for joining us on the English Flow podcast. Good luck with your technology, and we will see you next time.
Goodbye, and don't forget to save your work.